So you've joined a cult. How fun. But now the man with the impressive hat is telling you that to become a brother you must partake in the sacred exsanguination. And you're a little confused by all this. That's alright, I'm here to help. This week's instructional video will be teaching you how to make an animal sacrifice. First things first, you set up your candles and various other ornaments and things in accordance with your cult tradition. Then source yourself some sort of animal. Chickens are good, but please make sure that you shop ethically and buy free range, not barn or cage. And then the next part's quite easy. You simply grab the animal and you slit the throat. Just like that. Easy. That's all there is to it. Now you truly are a brother in your new family.
Alright guys, welcome to my channel, and today, as you guessed it, we're going to be discussing cults. Now, I have been a part of a few cults now. I won't go into the details, but I will be linking the video of one of my first into the description. Thankfully, today's cult that we'll be discussing is not the one first showcased here. You can thank my friend the High Priest of the Thrice Risen Star for that. Regardless though, I thought we might discuss this latest cult that I'm currently a part of, given that if you're reading this, I've quite probably sent this to you as a little bit of an explanation of what on earth is going on in this time. Alright, so first of all, what is this cult? Well, we're mostly a messenger group to start off with. We do have an official Facebook group, but that's mostly just for file sharing and things like rules and stuff. Basically, we started off as a group of lesbians, but now, for obvious reasons, we're not entirely all lesbians, but we still do carry the lesbian vibe. We do things like shave our heads through the latest gay apocalypse breakdown. We discuss our life choices and we spill the tea. We're basically just like a group marriage, but without the same levels of seriousness. So why call ourselves a cult then? Well, have you seen us? We're basically a group of Nicoles, and yes, we're all named Nicole for some reason now, and we are low-key supporting each other with almost marital levels of dedication and commitment until we all reach that point where we can overthrow Trump. Or something. Results may vary depending on the outcome of each day. So why Nicole? Honestly, I feel like I should be asking the same exact question myself. It all started this one time late at night, quite possibly 2 AM underneath a full moon, when I decided to add this one girl called, what would you know, Nicole! And now, because it was late, I of course had to go to sleep, and when I woke up the next morning, sifting through the 1,863 messages they had left, apparently, from what I could make out, the group consensus was that everyone needs to change their name to some variant of Nicole, just to confuse the heck out of me when I wake up. We've got a High Nicole, an Italian Nicolita, a Nicole on hiatus, and even a terrified Nicole, but still fabulous, and we even have someone in here called Pickle. Like pickle, only as a Nicole, I don't even ask. And I think the secret is with this group, not to ask too many questions here, but basically when you join, you have to pick your most defining characteristic and slap that on with a Nicole label. It's just the rules, I didn't even make them to begin with. Also, I'd like to add as a disclaimer that not everyone has to be named Nicole. We do have a Tiddlywinks twink, we have a Russian spy in here, but the general consensus is that if you're not a Nicole, you're either about to be, or there's a very good reason why you're not. Also, having a bomb-ass name still counts as a good reason. Alright, so this is all very interesting, I can hear you all say, but how did we even get here to begin with? Well, I'm glad you asked. So I have this friend, right? Her name is Italian Nicolita, though she did used to be called Sapphic Nicole, but also responds to things like Italian roll of pasta, little noodle stack of eyes, or even just a darling. And the thing about Sapphic Nicole is, well, she is indeed very sapphic. I remember this one time, thousands of years ago, when she had a mere 4 girlfriends all at once. Now she has something like 83. I've lost count, and she's also very polyamorous. So the thing about being friends with Sapphic Nicole is you want to support her, you know? You might not understand every single one of her life choices. For example, how on earth she gets away with convincing the multiple churches she's a part of that every single one of her girlfriends are in fact her sisters. But we still love her regardless, and part of being there and supporting your friends is you want to get to know all their latest significant others. Only in this case, it does get a bit hard to keep up with exactly each new girlfriend she's got and married herself off to this time, so of course a group chat was made. And now, because you're in this group chat with, 163 of her girlfriends, is it now, you become emotionally invested just a little bit, because they're nice people, you know. And then they become friends of yours too, and sometimes you'll be sitting there having a laugh with them all going, man, this is so great, I wish this other friend of mine was here too. So of course you add them, and then they all become good friends with each other, and inevitably add someone else and somebody else, and the next thing you know, you wake up half married to the entire state of Texas, plotting to migrate to rural Italy of all things. So yes, that's basically us at this point. Quite a few of us are from America. No one really likes America because, you know, all the drama and corruption going on at the moment. So if anyone's got an entire barn or mansion of spare rooms to offer us, would you like to get married?